wife and I decided to visit a funeral museum. It was great until we got to the gift shop. "That's disgusting," my wife, Jennifer, pointed at the display. It depicted a tribe of people eating one of their own. According to the description, the tribe depicted believed that consuming the dead was a sign of love and respect. The display was part of the Funerals Around the World exhibit at the funeral museum we decided to visit after finding the brochure for it in the lobby of our hotel. "I don't know," I eyed her. "You look pretty tasty. I might have to take a bite out of you when you die." "Ugh," she groaned. "Why do you have to be so gross? I thought that's why you married me." "I married you for your money," Jennifer smiled. "If you weren't rich, your gross ass would be single." I clutched my chest, feigning that she'd mortally wounded me with her comment. "That would be ironic," she said. "What would? You dying in a funeral museum? That would be weird," I agreed. "Come on." Jennifer started walking towards the next exhibit. "Let's keep moving." We walked through the remaining exhibits, talking about the various gruesome funeral rites on display until we reached the gift shop. "Do you want a souvenir?" I gestured at the shelves of funeral-themed merchandise laid out before us. "I don't think so." "Can I interest you in a personalized photo?" the pale man behind the counter asked. He was clearly dressed up to look like a funeral director. I walked up to the counter and looked at the two macabre photos he had lying on the counter, one of me and one of my wife. The photos showed a close-up of each of us lying in a coffin. "I don't look that old, do I?" Jennifer asked. In the photo, she looked about 15 to 20 years older than she did now. So did I. "How did you make these?" I asked. "We have special cameras throughout the facility," the man replied. "It looks like they used some kind of filter," Jennifer said, "like they do on TikTok." "How much are they?" "They're free with admission." He slid the photos over to me. "Cool, thanks." I picked them up and started walking away. "Why would you want those?" Jennifer sneered. "They're so morbid." I ignored her and examined the photos. "Look, they have dates on the back," I pointed. "I wonder what they're for." The dates, which were 17 years in the future, were the same on each photo. When I turned around to ask the man about them, he was gone. Standing in his place was a young woman. "Excuse me," I said. "Do you know what these dates mean?" I pointed to the backs of the photos. "No," she replied. "You should ask whoever gave them to you." "That other guy who works here gave them to us," I said. "What guy?" she asked. I described him. "Nobody like that works here," she replied. "And we don't give out morbid death photos like those."